Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. If you remember a couple of months ago when I did a review of the Unihertz TickTock, which is a ruggedized smartphone with a massive battery and a screen on the back for selfies, well then, you may have said this thing's awesome, but it's a little bit too much with the ruggedness on there. Well, I have a non-rugged version, the TickTock, the Unihertz TickTock-e, and we're gonna unbox it and take a look at it. So let's jump into it, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get the TickTock-e, the Unihertz TickTock-e out of the box so we can take a look at it and compare it to the Unihertz TickTock, the original version here, the ruggedized version. I want to see how much of a size difference there is, if there's a weight difference or anything. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed here. And there's really not much to see around the box here. So let's just go ahead and let me go ahead and get this get through this plastic here so that we can get this out and see what this phone is going to look like. Now it should look very much like the original TickTock here, except without all the ruggedness on there, without all the ruggedized features on there. It should still have the same great screen, the same great battery, all that good stuff on here. So let's see if we can get this thing out. So did I get through that tape there? Yep, there we go. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out. There we go. Some of these boxes are so tight that it's a little difficult sometimes to get things out of here. So there we see it says designed by Unihertz, and we are going to have our paperwork and such in here. So if you need that, we are going to actually get a SIM ejector tool. It looks like we're also going to get a screen protector in here as well. So if you are someone who likes screen protectors, you can actually use this. So let's see if we can get this out so I can show you. There is the screen protector that you can put on there, and they have some little cleaning pads in there so that you can get that going. So I'm not much of a screen protector person. I know some people really like them. I don't really use mine. I just figure the phones are built with good glass anyways. I don't need to protect them. I'm not much of a klutz that drops my phones much anyway, so I don't really have those problems. Not that it can't happen, it's just I usually am pretty careful. So, all right, we also have a user guide here if we need that, and then we have some information here about their contact info if we need that in a warranty guide. So we'll set that off to the side, and here is the phone. Let's get this right on out, and that is the TickTock-e, and look at that. That is nice. I got fingerprints on it already. Now you can see immediately that it is, and I can feel immediately that it's much lighter. It's a little bit, it's lighter, and it feels thinner because it doesn't have all of this extra ruggedness to it. So it's definitely a phone that's gonna feel good. If this is too big, this one's gonna feel good because it's gonna be a nice size, but it's not gonna feel like it's too bulky or anything. So yeah. Now it does, I believe this is a case on here. I believe this actually is a case that you can take off. So if you want this thing to be even a little bit thinner, there you go. You can actually have this thing a little bit thinner. And there is, let me see if I can get this, little sticker off here. Let me just peel that off right there. We'll set that over there. And yeah, that's the phone right there. That is what it looks like. It's a nice looking phone. It really is. It is a nice looking phone with that blue on there. Has sort of like this accent strip that goes right down the middle. You have the screen here. This is your flash, your cameras. Yeah, this is pretty good. Now on this side here, you see you have the red button so that it's sort of like a red and blue. You have your SIM tray right there. And on this side, you're gonna have your power button, which also doubles as a fingerprint reader, and your and I guess, I'm not sure, I think these might be your volume buttons. I think these are action buttons of some sort. So, because you have buttons on both sides there. So, yeah, on the bottom here, you have your microphone, speaker, and USB-C port on there so that you have that. On the top here, you have, I believe this might be Oh, that's I believe that is a an IR blaster on the top there. So now this does, now even though this is even though this doesn't have a case on there, if you feel the edges, it feels like soft, like it almost has like it feels like it almost has a rubberized feeling to it on the edges here, and it definitely has a bumper. You can see that lip. You can see the lip around all the edge of it here. So this thing, if you'd hit, it's gonna have some protection. I like this. I like this a lot. I really do. And it looks good. I wish, because I like the accents of the color here, I wish that when they had put this on here, I like the way the buttons feel too. The buttons are sort of like grooved. They're definitely textured. I wish that when they made the case, instead of having the buttons covered up here, I wish they would have left that open so that you can actually enjoy the feel of the phone a little bit more. So yeah. All right, well, that's it. Let me go ahead and turn this thing on. Let's see if it turns on. You can see this, I smudged the heck out of this screen already just with my fingerprints, but here we go. We'll get this started up, and it's gonna say Unihertz powered by Android, and we'll just, we'll see. I'm not gonna set the phone up at all, but I just wanna go ahead and see what the screen sort of looks like. Now, these phones have really nice cameras to some respect. I shouldn't say really nice. They have decent cameras. The one thing that I found that, well, there were two things that I found that sort of fell short with them. One, there's not a zoom on here. You just have the wide angle camera. I think there might be an ultra wide on here too, but I can't remember. But they don't have a zoom, which is one thing that I really missed about having on this phone. And also on the rear screen here where you have this, it lights up, as you can see, and you can use this rear screen for all kinds of great stuff. You can use it as you see, as a clock, so you can have it as a, so if the phone is facing down, you can always see what time it is, the date, all that good stuff. You can also use this rear screen if you wanted to take photos with it or control your music. You can have a compass on there. You can see you have the camera, and you can set it up right there so you can take pictures. The problem I found with this is that you can't shoot video with this. You can only take photos. So that was one problem that I had with this, is that you can only take photos with this thing. You can't actually, and you can't view them. You can see that you can view the photos. The problem though is that you can't actually use this for video. And that for me is what really killed this phone for me, because if you could shoot video with that rear screen, if you have the cameras right there and you can use it as a viewfinder so you can shoot video, it'd be perfect. You can hold it out like this and look right in there, and this becomes one of the best vlogging cameras out there, because you can shoot 4K video with this thing. The phone is not overly expensive. It performed really well, at least when I did this one, and it's basically the same phone, just not ruggedized. All they need to do to really make this thing into a winner for me is enable video recording or monitoring your video while with this rear facing screen, and I'll be happy. Now, I would like to see another version of this with a zoom on it, but just give me that update that allows me to record video while monitoring with the rear screen, so that I can actually compose my shot and I can see this in vlog, and I'm happy. So anyways, there you go. That's just a quick unboxing and a look at the TickTock, the Unihertz TickTock-e smartphone. I'll leave links to it down in the video description so that you can check it out. But this thing is pretty nice, and I can safely recommend it for someone who wants an unlocked smartphone with insane battery life, a nice size screen, decent picture quality, and a rear selfie screen, because you still can use this to take photos. And so if you're someone who is on Instagram a lot and you're taking lots of selfie photos this is going to be a nice phone and a nice camera to have. Now, I almost forgot to show you the rest of what's in the box here, so let me just go ahead and show you right quick. So we're gonna lift this up here, and we're gonna get a few things like a charger here. It looks like we're going to get a looks like a fast charger. It might be a fast charger. It looks like, let's see, what are we gonna have? I'm not sure. It doesn't say if it's QC3 or anything. It does say that it's gonna be, it says input 100 to 200 volts, 240 volts, or 50 to 60 hertz. Output is 5 volts or 2 amps. So it doesn't look like it's a fast charger, but they at least do provide a charging brick. And then we are also going to get a few other things in here, including an audio adapter. So you're going to get a 3.5 millimeter to USB cable so that you can actually use a pair of wired headphones if you want. You can also use that for a microphone, I would imagine. And then we are also going to get a USB-C to USB-A cable so that you can plug into the power brick and actually charge the device up. So yeah, well, that's everything else that is inside there. And I have to say, I like it. I like the original one, and I like the TickTock-e, I think, a little bit better because I don't really need a ruggedized phone. You can see there how, how much of a difference that makes as far as thickness. It really does make a considerable difference. And when you're pocketing a phone like this, having that extra thickness is really just sort of a, unless you need it, it just becomes a little bit of a burden unless there's a real purpose to it. Like I have a thick phone with the Z Fold 4, and I don't mind it because it folds out into a larger screen. So, but I don't need a ruggedized phone. But for those who do, I would definitely say, grab the original Unihertz TickTock, and for those who don't need the ruggedized, phone, grab the TickTock, the Unihertz TickTock-e, because you're going to get the same performance, you're going to get the same great everything, except in a thinner, lighter package. All right, well, there you have it. That is it. I'm going to leave links to both of these products down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.